Hey, my name is Josh, and I'm here today to talk about another Fantasia Fest official selection, and that is Disturbance in the Force. There is probably no other pop culture juggernaut right now than Star Wars and Marvel. And the former has a secret that it doesn't like to talk about or hint at its existence, and it kind of just tries to sweep it under the rug. And if you know, you know, it's, of course, the holiday special. The documentary A Disturbance in the Force explores how the holiday special came to be, how it impacted culture surrounding it, but also at the same time, it takes a look at popular culture, television culture, and the success and impact, and even the marketing of the original Star Wars, which is now called Episode 4, A New Hope. I have to say that this documentary was really fascinating. Some of my favorite documentaries over the last couple of years, The Death of Superman, What Happened, and You Don't Know Me, both have explored unmade films or the bad movies and their cultural impacts. And I love that this movie brings together so many people that both worked on this project, but also at the same time have now made a name for themselves in Hollywood, but grew up on the special. This documentary features interviews with Donny Osmond, Seth Green, Kevin Smith, Taran Killam, and more, just to name a couple of the celebrities, but also at the same time, it just showcases the actual production history of this and interviews people that were actually involved in the making, and kind of talking about this so many years removed from it was just another like really riveting factor about this movie. This movie is really charming and it's really funny, both through the archival footage, but also at the same time through some of the interviews and how the different subjects feel about the infamous special. And if you guys have never seen the Star Wars holiday special, fear not. Stay through to the end of this video, and I will link it because it's right here on YouTube. Yes, this documentary is way more fascinating and way more interesting and entertaining than the holiday special. If you guys have never seen the holiday special, the greatest thing that I could say about it is that if Star Wars ever aimed to do a fever dream movie, that's it. The pacing of this movie is a little bit kind of wonky to me. I really appreciate the thoroughness of the filmmakers, but some of the actual information and kind of how it's placed within the movie feels like, especially in the first act, feels like it spends a little bit too much time on certain aspects of the story, and we honestly probably could have trimmed this down by like 10 minutes, and I feel like the narrative would have been a stronger result. But overall, I'm ready to run this through the Rorschach rating scale. I'm going to go ahead and give it a Disturbance in the Force a 3.5 out of 5. This is a fascinating documentary taking a look at one of the strangest pieces of pop culture that has been in existence in the last 50 years. It's funny, it's charming, it's paced a little bit weirdly at times, but overall, check out this movie. Currently, there are no plans for distribution as of this. It's still making its festival rounds. But in the meantime, check out the Star Wars Holiday Special. There is no mental health moment for this documentary. It's just such a charming little thing. But if you or someone you know is struggling with suicide, addiction, self-harm, or depression, click the links in the show notes below to check out our mental health resource library. This is the reason we publish the content. I love introducing you guys to films, but at the end of the day, I just want you to know that you are 100% worth it. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button down below so that way you guys never miss a moment here on Victims and Villains. We'll be back with more Fantasia, and we will be having our Fantasia full-length episode podcast on abyss gazing on August 9th. So make sure that you guys hit subscribe wherever you guys get your podcasts from for abyss gazing. And stay tuned and check out the holiday special if you haven't, and check out some more Fantasia Fest stuff.